Hello YouTube, this is going to be my review of Linux Mint. The first impressions here, this is their new login manager or display manager. And Linux Mint decided to go GNOME based display manager and kind of put their own spin on it. It's because they're kind of going with their own route. They're trying to lose their Ubuntu base a little bit, so that if a big change affects Ubuntu, it won't affect them as much because they want to do their own thing now. So this is kind of showing that they're probably going to try to make their own login manager eventually, since they went from Ubuntu's Lite DM or Lite Desktop Manager to back to GNOME Desktop Manager with their own skin. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly like GNOME Desktop Manager. So you log in and it takes it a few seconds to begin. Okay, this new version, Linux Mint 13, you have a choice between Cinnamon or Mate. This version is Cinnamon version, and there's a couple of changes. This is Cinnamon 1.4, and they changed the hot corner from the normal like Windows switcher to like a desktop switcher. So from the top left hot corner comes up on this, you can add your own desktop or another virtual desktop, and you can keep adding them and adding them and adding them. But yeah, I don't think I need that many. That's just new. That's the new virtual desktop switcher that you get with Cinnamon. The Cinnamon settings. This is where you go to modify how Cinnamon works. From here, you can change your panel settings. You can change your menu icon. You can even change what the menu says down here. Got your calendar widget. I actually changed this because normally the calendar is done in military time, so I changed it from that to normal civilian time. You can change a hot corner function as well as Compiz Expo, the new one. You got themes. It actually comes with a lot more choices with themes and even like Ubuntu and any other. Yeah, I think you have to restart for those ones, so. It's normal cinnamon. Okay, the new update manager. It's not really new, they've been using the same one for a while, but like it's different from Ubuntu's update manager, and that's a part of a Linux Mint, like doing your own separate thing instead of trying to be based off of Ubuntu so much. Yeah, Linux Mint 12 was kind of like a half-ass release with part GNOME, part Mint extensions, but they use pretty much the same Mint menu. Except in Linux Mint 12, you didn't have these three buttons here. To turn off your computer, lock the screen is up in the upper right hand corner. I updated this once before, but it was a few days ago, so there are more updates available. And it tells you down at the bottom 2 megabytes worth of updates. And also, this version, the OEM version, is more readily available for OEM distributors that want to sell their own computers. They can install Linux Mint by default and have it so that the users can set up their user account straight out of the box. I'll just go through the applications for a little while. The graphics you got, your accessories, all the basics. File manager still uses Nautilus. You can take screenshots. See graphics, everything from LibreOffice Draw to image viewers. Comes a GIMP too for editing. Internet, Firefox web browser, desktop sharing. You got instant messenger, your mail client, transmission, XChat, all your basic office utilities. Here it comes a VLC media player, Banshee for the default music player. Actually comes a CD burner program too. Got your package installer, disk usage, new login. Must be equivalent to like Windows switching users. System monitor, system settings. I'm guessing this is probably the same as, yeah, it's the same as Ubuntu system settings. Preferences, if you want to change any settings. And you got all your administration tools. Comes with Synaptic. Ubuntu doesn't come with it by default, but it is handy to have it. I usually, if I'm running Ubuntu, I usually install it. See then down here, audio icon, you can launch your player right from there. Same thing as GNOME Shell 3. And of course it launches Banshee, that's its default. Then when you have a music player going, it changes the icon too. So you got your volume here, and then you can control your music right here. And you can click that to bring Banshee back up. It has a integration with Amazon MP3 store, so if you're into buying music, so you can download your music through there. Because they're trying to replace iTunes, I think, so they're trying to integrate the services that same services that iTunes has with buying music and watching videos, podcasts, and all that. This new version of Linux Mint is more polished than previous versions. I'm not a big fan of the new desktop manager. I kind of like LightDM. And other than that, it's put together pretty well, and they did a good job on this release.